A helping hand. Every year, the Diboll Civic Club gathers volunteers to help elderly and disabled East Texans with projects. Their goal, they say, is to make their lives easier. East Texas News Weekend's Tyree White gives us a look at how volunteers are making an impact with their own hands.
If you need something, let me know. It's a common phrase, but one that was put into action by a group of East Texans participating in Operation Clean Sweep.
It's just kind of part of our small town culture is to help one another, and we're glad to do it.
Operation Clean Sweep helps out elderly and disabled people in Diboll with projects around their homes. Sometimes it's yard work or even roof repairs. Today, it's house ramps that'll make access easier for the homeowners.
Getting up and down on these steps was getting harder and harder to get up.
Patricia Washington, who lives in Diboll. Volunteers from Georgia Pacific Particle Board built her a ramp because of her arthritis. She says the steps that were there before would make her knees hurt. Now she says she has an easier path.
I love it, and I appreciate them.
That was just one project. More than 100 volunteers completed other projects across Diboll. Here's how it works. Elderly and disabled people have to apply for Operation Clean Sweep. Then the Civic Club funds the project, while volunteers like Joe Myers with First Pentecostal Church do the work.
Hopefully, they'll come into good use for the people that we're working with. We just are thankful for an opportunity to give back to the community.
Tyree White, East Texas News Weekend.
Volunteers were able to complete at least 7 other projects. Now the Civic Club pays for the projects through donations from the community.